would you pay him? Like, let's say, yeah, he wants 30 million a year. Let's say he wants 4 years, 120, 80 million guaranteed. Would you give it to him?
The argument in giving it to him is the minute he walks out the door, you are worse.
Right.
That is the
Right.
reality.
Of course.
And it's just what you said about Tyreek. So, am I going to trust that my GM, me, is going to draft that well when you look at the history of the draft? These are the top people evaluating football. They're supposed to be, football savants. You look at you look at the drafts the last 5 years, 31%, 1 out of 3 end up getting a second contract who are drafted in the first round. They
Yeah.
missed 2 out of 3 times.
Yep.
So, you've got an elite player who makes and this is the going rate. Am I gonna be like, the going rate's crazy. I'm not paying it, and I'm gonna bet on myself in the draft. That's a tough position, man.
I agree. I agree. But and by the way, look, Ed asks, is there a bubble for receiver salaries? Yeah. I mean, I think at some point here that bubble is going to. There's no way to me. Like, the cap's going to keep going up, so salaries will continue to go up. But it's just look at some point here. If it's not the rare air guy, you're not even going to consider paying somebody that. And I would make the argument if a team called the Niners up and offered the same package for Hill that they offered for Samuel, I would honestly I would take the deal. I mean, how many guys can you get? How many guys can you get for that kind of money? It's crazy. I wouldn't pay AJ Brown that money, and I love AJ Brown. DK Metcalf, I'm not paying him that. Like, to me, those guys are all second round picks, by the way. Like, not say that's easy to replicate. I wouldn't do it. And the argument is there for guys like Adams and Hill and Samuel and guys like that. But these like next tier guys, there's no way in hell I'm paying them that.
Right.
And
Well,
some
you're
team will.